My name is Tyreeceya. I think this was like 2014 when I met Miss Teresa. I was in dire need of some guidance and assistance with my mental health. And I was also going through an obstacle at that time that was hindering me from moving forward. And when Miss Teresa came, she was like a breath of fresh air. I was going through a case. They were talking crazy numbers, up to like 30 years. And it was my first incident I had ever been in trouble. He was injured really badly in the mix of us, our altercation. It was completely out of my hands. It wasn't on purpose, what transpired, but he had to regroup, go through a lot of OP therapy after that. I was there helping him, bathing him, feeding him. And he hadn't even mustered up all of his strength back. He wasn't even 100%, and he was ready to start altercations again. And that's when I knew. I was like, I don't want to go to jail. I didn't have any kids. My life hadn't even started yet. When you first came, I remember me and my mom kept saying, we ain't trying to be seen today. You can come next Thursday, not today. And then I finally said, I'm tired of holding it in. Well, my mom don't want to be seen, I want to be seen. Can we sit outside? I didn't feel comfortable venting to my mom because my mom was, I don't think she does what she do on purpose, and I never want to label her as an abuser, but the words she said hurt. She created a lot of anxiety for me at that time, and I didn't know how to take it. I was still having my transition from teenage to child, to adult. When me and him got into that accident, my mom encouraged me to let my apartment go and come home. And I was having a crazy battle within myself at home too, where I wasn't feeling safe. I was set up to fail. I truly feel that way. Miss Teresa was just a brush. She was funny. She always made me feel like she can relate, even though Miss Teresa's not going through none of the things that I was going through. But she's like, no, I understand. I always felt comfortable. At first I thought maybe it's just because she's coming to our house. But every time she came, it was like she's sitting on, she don't care if we sitting on the floor, crisscross applesauce. She's like, yeah, come on. What happened? Talk to me. No way. She made me feel heard. For the first time, I felt like I was heard. She had me fighting against the odds, and I felt like I had a good fight. She just helped me realize that I was overcompensating a lot with everything and everyone around me. And I really truly didn't know who I wanted to be or what I was going to be when all of this was done. All I knew that I wanted to be a great daughter, I wanted to be a wife one day, and I wanted to be a great big sister. I didn't even know my life was going to be as beautiful as it is now. I didn't see it at that time. It's so much life outside of what you're going through. Your abuser can make it seem like that's the whole world because they so constant. I promise you, it's so much more life. You don't even know. That's just the strength that if you make it past that, you have purpose, because pain does birth purpose. And even after trying to go find another therapist, I'm like, no, you're considered a shrink. You're not a therapist. My therapist helped me through everything. You making me feel like I'm shrinking in this chair and I really don't even want to tell you nothing else. I never had that feeling with Miss Teresa.